Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. After the last couple of days with just sad stories, I have something positive for today. Let's immediately dive in. As always, you will find everything that I'm going to show you linked in the description box down below. The first article is by Automaton, written by Amber Wee. Monster Hunter Stories 3 team considered switching from turn-based to a trendier action RPG format early on, but decided to stick to the series' identity. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection director Kenji Oguro talks about why the subseries has stuck to turn-based battles. I am really excited for this one, and I must admit, I haven't played the Monster Hunter Story series. I'm fairly new to Monster Hunter. I played the very first one back in the PlayStation 2 days, but that was maybe for 2-3 hours or so, and it just didn't catch me. I tried Monster Hunter Wilds this year. That one was much fun. It somehow miraculously worked on my PC. But it also lost me because with daily login stuff that I'm not the biggest fan of. I hate daily login bonuses, even though they were basically negligible. There were just a couple of, oh yeah, this regular item here, have one, which is fine. Because you're not losing anything if you are not on the streak. But all the timed things, that is just a deal breaker for me, man. And the story wasn't great, and so on. I had a couple of issues with the game. But that's totally fine. It's not for me. I had my fun for how many hours did I put into the game? Let me quickly check because I forgot to put it up. 40 hours. That's fine. I mean, again, I had fun. But the Monster Hunter Stories games might be exactly what I'm looking for, because I like the universe, I really like the monster designs, and back in the day, the very first Monster Hunter Stories, I didn't play that one. I watched a friend play it a little bit, and I completely forgot what it is about, and what the gameplay is. So seeing the trailers for this one, for me, was like, oh yeah, you're sitting on your big dragony monster. I forgot the name because I'm terrible with names. And yeah, then you'll fly around, do the story, maybe flame a couple of enemies, and so on. And again, this article made me interested in 1 and 2 again. I already put them on my wishlist on Steam. And on Steam. And now I'm waiting for a discount. But yeah, I'm excited for a story-based, turn-based game. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection is the third mainline entry in Capcom's story series of Monster Hunter JRPGs, set to launch in March 2026. Dude, early 2026 is going to be lit with all the Capcom games we get. We get a Pragmata, we get Resident Evil Requiem, we get Onimusha, Way of the Sword, we get Monster Hunter Stories 3. Holy crap, early 2026 is Capcom. I'm just going to play Capcom games. Like its predecessors, Twisted Reflections will adopt a turn-based battle system, but the popularity of action-based RPGs did have the developers consider a change in genre. Talking to GameSpark in a recent interview, Monster Hunter Stories 3 director Kenji Oguro comments, early in the development, we were torn about whether to continue as is or change direction. These days, action RPGs are popular, and we're aware that they're well received. But to begin with, he explains the story series was launched to be a new pillar of the Monster Hunter franchise, distinct from the mainline action-focused games, and I'm so happy with that one. A major reason for adopting a turn-based command RPG format was that we wanted people who aren't good at action games or who simply prefer RPGs to be able to enjoy it. On the other hand, the strengths of the story series lie in a narrative and collecting and raising monsters. This is something the developers doubled down on for the latest entry, according to the director. Oh yeah, this is music to my ears. Because we already talked about that with the Palworld story game, which I'm looking forward to. I hope this is going to be a reality. I am fully aware that it's maybe just a thought in the back of their heads because they already have Pal Farm on the way and they're still working on bringing Palworld to 1.0. But again, a story-based Palworld game would also be great. And again, I really, really like the Monster Hunter universe. So knowing that the story series is turn-based, has a big narrative focus, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Additionally, given how far the mainline Monster Hunter series has come with its action mechanics, Oguro thinks that attempting to add action to the story series would only make it pale in comparison. And I agree, make it distinct to the other Monster Hunter games. I think people would just go, well, in that case, aren't the mainline games better? He adds that expressing Monster Hunter-like battles without adding action mechanics might be what defines the core identity of stories. He's absolutely right, at least for me, because I'm a big narrative gamer. It is not only with video games, it's also with tabletop games, be it Warhammer, be it Conquest, Last Argument of Kings, be it Trench Crusade, be it Infinity. I love lore, I love narrative. This is what pulls me in. And yeah, this is also one of the reasons why Monster Hunter Wilds lost me. The story, oh my god, the story was more annoying than amazing. But yeah, that's not to say that Monster Hunter Stories 3 won't leverage Capcom's prowess in action gameplay. Oguro says he made use of this know-how to execute a pretty dramatic change to field gameplay. Huh, oops, sorry. Specifically, this involves making the environments more interactive, inviting players to do stuff, and adding mechanics that make simply traversing the field fun. Dude, this is going to be amazing. At least from what it sounds like. Monster Hunter 3 Stories Twisted Reflections releases on March 13, 2026. Okay, we have a lot of catching up to do until next year, holy crap, but we're gonna talk about that in a moment. The other article is by Insider Gaming, written by Sam Sepiol. We don't need everything here, because this is the thing that I'm excited for. Monster Hunter Showcase announced for next week. A new Monster Hunter Showcase is scheduled for December 8th, so as of recording and publishing this video, in 2 days, it's Monday, featuring the title update for Monster Hunter Wilds and the latest information on Monster Hunter Stories 3. Monster Hunter Wilds was one of the top launches of 2025, and then they basically stopped selling it after everything that has gone wrong with it. But some PC performance issues, some is very charming. This word has a lot on its shoulders right now. And content complaints have brought criticism from the community. The developers already confirmed they are working on those issues and have now announced a new showcase that will provide players with details on another free content update for Monster Hunter Wilds and the latest information on their upcoming title, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection. Okay, and this is just how to watch, and yeah, it's just the regular things. X, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, this is just it. Do we have a time of day? No. Okay, but I'm really excited for this one. Oh yeah, there is 2 p.m. PST. What is that in German time? Wait. 2 p.m. PST in Deutschland. 9 p.m. Oh yeah, wait, we can do that. That's totally... You know what? We're going to put the stream on Monday a little bit farther behind so we are able to watch that one because I'm excited for it. But yeah, that's basically already it. Again, I'm excited. I wanted to have something positive for a change because I want this channel to be positive. And it's so sad that we have so much to criticize the gaming industry for. And not only the gaming industry, also Netflix with all the Ubisoft adaptations, and holy crap, now with the Warner Brothers thing. Oh god. But yeah, today's stream, again, we have to do a lot of catching up before next year. We don't have that much time anymore. So we're not going to play totally Breach Wizards, Tactical Breach Wizards for a while, I think. Because as much as I love the game and how it's presented, the story is just freaking fantastic. We have to play still Resident Evil 4, 7 and 8 before Requiem comes out. We have to play Onimusha 2. There's probably going to be Onimusha 3 remaster or remake soon. And yeah, that's basically it. But this is still a lot of things to do. And if we have the time, I kind of also want to play Monster Hunter Stories now. But then again, I have to wait until they are on discount and then have to wait how much it is on discount because I don't have that much money. Yeah. And we also have to play Half-Life 1 and 2 for no reason. Yeah. But those, I mean, I have Half-Life 1 since forever. I just have to buy Half-Life 2, but that one is always on discount for €2 or something like that. And I have €1 something on my Steam account. So that's negligible. It's just a couple of cents then. Yeah, we have a lot to do. But we also, oh my god, I'm still building my Hellsmiths of Hashut for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, so we still have to do that. There is not enough time in the day to do everything. Holy crap. Yeah, just leave a comment, please, which game we should do today. Should it be Resident Evil 4? Or should we... What was the other thing? Half-Life? Or one of the games that I mentioned. I'm sorry. My short-term memory is fried again, and I really don't like that. But the MRI and my blood tests were positive, so we still don't know what's wrong. I just hope it's nothing else that might be scary. Let's just leave it here. We can talk about that later today in the stream. Please leave your thoughts and questions for Monster Hunter Stories or Monster Hunter Wilds as well, because again, I have a lot of criticism about that game. In the comment section down below, I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video game news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can share this video with your friends, and please turn off YouTube's restricted mode so I can start cursing again without being restricted. And yeah, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you either later in the stream or tomorrow with the next video. Bye, bye, bye.